welcome to a very...
3, 2, 1. Welcome to Third's Trivia Trials. My name is Space, and I am not hosting, but today I am.
God damn it.
Welcome to Bunch's Trivia Trials.
Hello, welcome to a very festive Third Trivia Trials. We here at CharacterSelect are wishing you happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
And that means it's time for snow, merriment, and drinking. Because you're surrounded by family, you just have to know what this whole YouTube thing you're doing is. Is it like a radio show? Are you a DJ? No, I'm not a DJ. On Karen, you muppet. No, you can't call in and request a song, and for the last time, I won't play your kid's album on the air. I don't care how fire it is. That's not what I do. Anyway, how's your day been, guys?
I'm really sad you aren't playing my Fire mixtape.
With me today are...
I am Alcahest, aka Tyler, and I just finished eating a lot of food.
I am SomeKindOfWizard, aka Emma, and I just finished eating some food as well.
Some kind of wizard.
Mm-hmm.
I am Space. I haven't eaten today. It's the afternoon, and I was playing Halo Reach PC, but I can't record it because it's peer-to-peer.
See, it evens out.
I heard that it's a real buggy fucking mess when it comes to like trying to do things that normally interact with computers. Like have the correct audio.
I can record it fine, it runs fine, it just plays like shit, because Halo Reach is a piece of shit. I don't know if you've seen the spawn system in Halo Reach, but I could go on for like 5 minutes about it.
I'm your host, Third, and I'm drinking.
Hooray!
What you drinking?
Angry Orchard Hard Cider.
Fancy.
Crisp apple flavor.
I have...
That's a classic one.
Tap water.
Council Pop.
Grody.
Maker's Mark.
And yes, it is the holiday season. That's why I brought with me 6 gifts for you to open today.
Are they trivia
right now?
Are they trivia categories?
Actually, no, but that would have been a good idea.
Oh, damn it. I mean, we always have these... Yeah, we always have these fucking ideas, and then, you know...
That would have been a lot of preparation.
And poor Jim.
Yeah.
Can I ask the trivia question right now?
Sure.
What's one Christmas gift you asked for that you never got, and you really wish you wanted to get it? Shall I go first?
I could
The
go
love of my parents.
Oh.
When I'm...
A vagina.
Ooh.
I
I could meme it and say an Oscar Mayer weenie whistle.
A what?
It's a reference.
It's a reference to the Santa Claus.
When I was in grade school, like early grade school, I wanted to get Optimal Optimus from Beast Wars.
Nice.
And when they actually went to buy it, there was none left in the country.
The whole country?
The whole country is bone dry.
No, I remember now. I remember mine. Mine was... I read in Nintendo Power the articles about Earthbound. I really wanted Earthbound for Super Nintendo. But my grandmother, unfortunately, instead managed to interpret that as Earthworm Jim. So I got Earthworm Jim 2 for Super Nintendo, which is a fun game.
But
I never did get that game.
That sucks.
Especially since it's so valuable these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's any, like, gift that massively eluded me. Or at least if there is, then it hasn't stayed in my psyche. I worked for shit that I wanted when I was younger, so I tended to get it.
I don't think I ever had, like, that one gift that I was like, oh, I want it, and then, no. It's always been like, I like these. These are good gifts. They're alright.
Yeah, my grandmother usually just gives me, like, a jar of peanuts.
What's the best gift you've ever received?
Ooh, that's a good
that you
one.
weren't asking for. Or maybe that you were asking for. Doesn't matter. This is a trivia show.
It has to be N64 with Ocarina of Time on it.
Super
solid.
Nintendo? With whatever games came with the Super Nintendo. I think it was like Donkey Kong Country and Super Mario.
When I was a young kid, we'd go to my grandma's for Christmas. And one year, I got this huge spaceship Lego set. And it was, in my young kid eyes, just enormous. I had so much fun putting that together.
Is it the one with like the Saturn V launch thingy? Or
It wasn't a like real spaceship.
Right.
It's like one of their
like a fantasy spaceship sort of deal.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's probably my favorite gift. I wish I still had the set. But I don't know what happened to it. Lego tends to just,
vanish.
slowly whittle away over time.
Yeah.
How about you,
Anyway.
Space?
Favorite, I don't know. Nothing really comes to mind.
Sorry, those dogs.
That's alright.
Work.
Maybe one of these gifts will be your favorite.
How about that segue?
So again, I've brought with me 6 gifts for you to open today. You can pick which one you want right now, but you won't be able to open them up until the end of the game. Now stay under the tree until then. I got your back, Jim. You don't have to move them.
Just to clarify, is it 6 gifts divided between us?
You only get to pick 1 each.
Or do we all get...
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
So 3 of them will go unclaimed. We're sending those. We're donating those to Children's Play.
A more noble cause there never was.
So you can pick A, the biggest gold-wrapped gift. B, the smallest blue-wrapped gift. A mid-sized green-wrapped gift. D, a rattling pink-wrapped gift. E, obviously a candy cane-shaped gift. Or F, a festive red-wrapped gift covered in ribbon. And we'll go down the list. So, Alk, you get to pick first.
I will go with B, the blue one.
B, the smallest blue-wrapped gift.
Let's go with the candy cane-shaped gift.
Candy
is dandy.
Obviously a candy cane-shaped gift.
But it
And
could
space.
be anything.
I'll take the gold one.
The biggest gold-wrapped gift.
It's a box full of other smaller boxes.
The boxes are useful.
It's a box filled with the unchosen boxes. How did they get in there?
Magic.
Alright. So, with your gifts chosen, they can stay under the tree. Thank you, Jim. You don't have to touch them. Don't have to touch them. Don't worry about
Not
it,
yet,
Jim.
anyway. Not yet, anyway.
Leave the tree there. Let's get right into it for the first game of the evening.
Woo!
God of War!
Yay!
God of War is an action-adventure game developed by Santa Monica Studio. It's the 8th installment in the God of War series.
Oh god, it is. This isn't it.
And you can watch Kylan play that right here on CharacterSelect at your leisure. So let's brush up on your mythology, shall we?
Sure.
Kratos
Definitely.
is, as we know, the son of Zeus. Which of the following gods would not be one of his aunts or uncles? A, Hades, god of the underworld. B, Hera, goddess of marriage. C, Hestia, goddess of the hearth. Or D. Hephaestus, god of the forge? Which of them would not be one of his answer articles?
I don't even know what mythology
there's
he's
no chime
from.
in thing here. You can all answer.
I'm gonna go
C.
with Hestia.
Hestia, you mean?
Hestia, even, sorry.
You guys going Hestia?
I'm going Hera.
Going Hera?
Yeah, I already said C.
You said Hestia as well?
I said C.
It's Hestia, yep.
Okay.
I will say the answer is Hephaestus. Notably, Hera is also the sister of Zeus.
That's right.
They're Lannistering it.
Yes, that's right.
Hestia is also a sister of Zeus. Hephaestus, however, is considered either the child of Zeus and Hera, so half-brother to Kratos, or solely produced by Hera as a way to get revenge on Zeus. So, cousin?
Yeah.
You ever be so spiteful at your husband you just produce a kid on your own?
Just out of rage. I just clench at a child. I accidentally a child.
Just a pure spite baby exudes from your loins. Just
So
Spite
full of
Baby
spite.
being one of the tracks on my Fire mixtape.
Oh!
Alright, now all but 2 God of War games have been released in the same month. A month that was named after, you guessed it, God of War. What month is it? What god is it?
Ares and Mars. March.
Yeah.
Going Aries, Mars, March?
Yep.
You on the same train, Scout?
Yeah, I think it's March. And it's named after... Yeah, Mars.
Space? Are you gonna follow the leaders?
Yes. I have
You
no
sound
idea.
You sound so sure of yourself. Yes, I will.
Yes, March is named after Mars, the Roman god of war, or, store brand Ares. The only 2 games not released in March were Ghost of Sparta and 2018's God of War, which is ironically the one we're talking about. But that means
Which also doesn't have Ares in it, because Ares
it has
died.
God of War.
Yeah.
Kratos is still God of War.
Spoilers.
Yeah, but there isn't a month named after Kratos.
No.
It's
I did
somewhere
have-
in between March, Smarch, and...
Yeah, but he is the god of war.
I did have a prototype trivia question in here, because while there is no Kratos in Kratos with a K in Greek mythology, there's a Kratos with a C.
Mm-hmm.
So I was considering asking that question, but
That's some esoteric knowledge.
Yeah,
right there.
that one's beyond my scope. I know a fair handful, although I've recently been playing a lot of Fate, so my history knowledge has become disambiguated.
this is a bonus question
Discombobulated.
because I didn't have it planned.
Mm-hmm.
But what does Kratos mean?
Ooh.
It's a device, I think.
I'm gonna guess something dumb like one with vigorous blood or something like that. I've got no clue.
Strength? Power? Is it power?
Correct. Yes. Strength and power.
Oh, both.
Incredible
Hooray!
strength.
Bonus point.
Yeah, bonus point.
Wait a second,
Scout
that's
pulling
supposed
to
to
an
be
early
winning.
lead.
No, that's not supposed to happen.
No.
Anyway, back to the normally scheduled questions. In 2010, God of War 3 lost Game of the Year to a certain game. And in
I don't know why
2018
I thought it was like the title God of War 3 Lost Game of the Year. It was like the subtitling for it.
Oh, yeah, lost game.
The search for Game of the Year.
That'll be the Spaceballs video game.
Yeah.
In 2018, the much acclaimed sequel to that game then lost to God of War. What game was it?
Fuck. I know this one.
The game of the year last year was God of War.
Yeah, it was.
Oh fuck! I should know this
Really
one.
deserved it too.
Wait, so I'm
Yeah, it
confused.
really
What's
did.
the question?
In 2010, God of War 3 lost Game of the Year to a certain game. In 2018, that game's sequel then lost to God of War.
Oh, okay.
Was it Darksiders?
I don't think Darksiders 2 was out in 2018. It was earlier than that.
Well, no, it would have been a different number down. They did the.
I'm gonna go with Red Dead Redemption.
Ooh.
I feel no.
The Red Dead. Did Red Dead beat God of War though?
I don't know when it came out. I've never played it.
It might have been a Batman game.
Maybe.
No. There wasn't a Batman game that came out in 2018, was there?
Sure, there was. There's a Batman game that comes out many years.
Yeah, but which one was it?
Fucking, I couldn't tell you that much.
Because it wasn't Arkham Knight.
Look,
was it?
maybe I wanted to go with the backup answer of shouting Batman and just hoping that was it.
Just
I'm
go with
gonna
it
need
anyway.
answers from people.
Um,
My dog is like yodeling in the background. Jesus Christ.
Can't hear it. Can hear that now.
Alright, Alp, what is your answer?
fuck, I don't know. Grand Theft Auto.
Going Grand Theft Auto? Scout, your answer?
One of the Fallouts?
Fallout Space, and you said Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah.
I will tell you, it was Red Dead Redemption.
Dang.
There you go.
Well
God
done.
of War 3 lost Game of the Year to Red Dead Redemption, and then 2018, Red Dead Redemption 2 lost to God of War.
Yes,
Good.
I remember that now.
I don't
I
think
remember
Red
that.
Dead Redemption's
Good.
a very good game.
Red
Nah.
Dead Redemption 2
I didn't like it.
is, though.
It
I
has
don't think it is either.
a cult
I
following.
think it is. No, I thought it was a very good game. Like, well, we can get into that later.
Yeah,
but
no, I know.
We don't need to judge
Yeah.
games.
That's
if you
fine.
like it, you like it. If you,
You
don't
like what you like.
if you like it, don't judge other people for not liking it. If you don't like it, feel free to judge the people that like it. Just fuck them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, God of War marks the second time popular voice actors Troy Baker and Nolan North voice brothers, the Dwarven brothers Modi and Magni. The first time was in what game?
Brothers, you say.
Brothers, I say.
Wait, what game?
Troy
What?
Baker and Nolan North.
God
So
of
Nolan
War
North.
marks the second time popular voice actors Troy Baker and Nolan North voice brothers, Dwarven brothers Modi and Magni. The first time was in what game?
Oh, okay.
Fuck. I'm just trying to think of games Nolan North's been in. All of them? Maybe all of them? A lot of them?
Uncharted 2?
Ooh.
Or
Alp's
3?
going Uncharted 2?
Ooh,
Which-
that's a good one. Batman.
Batman.
I'm Batman.
God of War.
Yeah, they're in the other one. Fuck. You got me.
Well played, good sir.
Well played.
Well, this is the first game Modi and Magni have appeared in God of War. So
yeah, but they could have
sorry.
played like Romulus and Remus in another one. I
True.
don't fucking know.
That. Good
that
call.
would be really good, Romulus and Remus.
But I will tell you, the answer is Uncharted 4.
Motherfuck. I mean, well
I'm
done
giving
though
it
for
to
getting
Al.
on. Yeah, I would say yeah,
But-
take that. Yeah. You don't get a
that was
bunch
the only
dollar
one
for
where,
it though.
Nathan Drake's brother shows up.
You're
That's
right.
like I knew he had a brother. I just didn't remember
Yeah,
what
and
game
that game,
it was
by the
it
way,
showed
is
up in.
amazing. It's very
Never
good.
played it.
And
Any
if
of
you
them.
want us to play Uncharted 4 on the channel and finish the series that we started, comment down below. I admit this question was here just for that reason.
or donate on Patreons.
Yeah.
Give us money.
If
I was going to say, yeah, or you could go with, instead of posting a comment, pay us.
if you get a certain tier at Patreon, we have to play it. It's the law.
It's our contractual obligation.
Buy my fucking bread.
Like canned brown bread. Oh.
I don't remember where that's fucking from.
What, canned brown bread?
No. Buy my fucking bread.
but-
It was the Chilluminati.
Oh, yeah.
But moving on from God of War to Deus Ex Human Revolution.
That's a game I am aware of.
Yay! I know this one a lot of shit about Deus Ex. We in there.
Jensen is Batman.
No, Deus Ex, not Day of Sex.
I know both, luckily.
Deus Ex Human Revolution is an action RPG developed by Eidos Montreal and released in 2011. You guys can watch that. Dave play that right now. We did cover a fair bit of Deus Ex trivia on the very first episode of Trivia Trials, so if you missed that, be sure to check it out.
And watch all the rest of them, too.
Yeah. It also means that this round of Deus Ex trivia is going to be even more obscure.
Oh boy.
Glad I'm now gonna immediately fail after saying I really know this game.
So let's start off with something really obscure.
Yay!
Sure.
One of the colorful characters you'll meet in the world of Deus Ex Human Revolution is Tong Shi Hung, played by Dennis Akiyama. He's a triad boss and a badass with a mechanical left arm. But this isn't the first time Dennis Akiyama has played a cybernetically enhanced crime boss. What Keanu Reeves movie did Akiyama also star in?
That's not Deus Ex knowledge! Oh, I've been fucking played.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
A. The Matrix Reloaded. B. Johnny Mnemonic. C. A Scanner Darkly. Or D. 47 Ronin.
I don't think there's any cybernetically enhanced people in 47 Ronin.
I haven't seen any of those movies.
I'm gonna go with 47 Ronin.
I am going with Johnny Mnemonic.
That's going Johnny Mnemonic. Scout's going 47 Ronin.
Was there any cybernetic enhancements in Matrix?
Are you kidding me?
They're mostly robot.
Were they?
I mean, some of the people in the real world had like.
I mean, I've only seen
bits.
the one. Oh yeah, they had the.
They've
plugs
got jack
on.
imports and shit, right?
Yeah.
That's
They've all got jack off ports.
I'll just go with A.
Going with Matrix?
Yep.
I will tell you the answer is Johnny Mnemonic.
Woo!
What do you mean the 47 Ronin didn't have a robot arm? That's some bullshit.
I'm sorry. I was going to add another...
You're just running out of Asians. Asian films.
Running out of Keanu Reeves cybernetic movies.
What you should have said was Bill and Ted.
I considered it. I really did consider it.
It's like, did they go into the future and find a robot dude? I don't know.
Or maybe they found an Asian robot. I would have guessed it.
Dennis Akiyama did play the Yakuza boss, Shinji, in 1995's Johnny Mnemonic, where he had a monofilament whip. So
Those are
cut through
fancy.
anything.
Yeah. I remember reading a book that had like monofilament weapons in it, and like a bunch of mooks immediately accidentally killed themselves by dropping it sideways. And it just like went through 3 of them and then through the ground before someone got a hold of the handle.
What is it?
Because it's a monofilament.
It's like
I don't know what it is.
1 atom wide. It can cut through anything because it is so thin.
Okay.
And if you have like a whip through, like a whip of it, like even more than a blade, it would just everything through butter.
Like if
I
you
mean,
saw that,
I gotta imagine an actual whip of monofilament is the easiest way to commit suicide.
it's like that scene from Die Hard with a Vengeance where they pull the truck off the bridge and it whips the dude in half.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
A little bit more of a clean cut, though. Back to the trivia and dogs in the background.
Yeah.
Bork, 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 bork.
Adam Jensen is our protagonist of Deus Ex Human Revolution, and theoretically, Adam Jensen should be alive right now. How old would Adam Jensen be today? I'll give points to the closest.
Ooh.
I don't remember what year the game takes
was
place.
7.
I can't remember how old he was. It was Human Revolution. I shouldn't say what year it is.
No, don't say. Cause
I know the year of Human Revolution. Of course, I don't really know how old Jensen is in Human Revolution.
Oh, that waveform for those dogs.
I'm gonna say 26. And you need to give me a point for that last question.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're gonna say 26.
26.
Scout?
I think he's probably... Oh, fucking... I can't do the maths in my brain.
My brain meats. They're not meant for mathin'. For ciphering.
He was like... How old would you say he is in Human Revolution? Like 30?
I'd say like mid-30s. Early to mid-30s.
I'm gonna go with...
I'd say he's 21.
26.
You're also going with Outcast.
Yeah.
Alright. And you're going 21?
Yeah.
Well, somebody's got it. Bang on. Fact. 2 people have it bang on.
Damn it.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Jensen was born March 9th, 1993. Making him 26
Oh my god, I even
old.
counted 93 and I was like, I don't want to pick the same one. Let's just assume
Yes.
he was older.
Adam Jensen is a millennial.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Human Revolution is 2027.
Alright,
It's not that far away.
So I got that right, and I guessed he was 35 in the game.
I just went with 30, as
yeah.
you can tell, by being 5 lower than your number.
Yeah. So
I just guessed because I had no idea how old he is or when he was supposed to be born.
We're only 8 years away.
I just went off my
Cybernetic.
age.
he's a soldier and experienced military guy. So I mean, he can't be a young guy. So
No.
In Deus Ex.
don't forget points.
Alright. That's why you're here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to help.
Remind me. Not 23, 3. Alright.
There you go.
In the game, you use praxis kits to upgrade your abilities.
Mm-hmm.
But what does praxis mean? Does it mean A, exercise or repeated training of a skill? B, natural talent? C, God-given blessings? Or D, old ancient precursor?
It is like repeatedly done and learned things.
What were the options again? Someone to say
Exercise
I want
or
to say
repeated training skill.
Yeah, I'll go with A.
B, natural talent. C, God-given blessings. Or D, old ancient precursor.
I'll go with A.
Yeah.
You're going with which? No?
A.
Everybody's going A?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's where practice comes from. Practice.
Hey.
It's also, used in Mage the Awakening.
I never played that game.
It is a
It's fun.
God. I can't remember the actual description of it. It's because I've heard a task made praxis, which is a task that you have done over and over again until you got good at it.
A rote.
Yeah, right.
Rote. But last time with Deus Ex, we discussed what everyone's cybernetic, Let me start over.
Sure.
Last time we discussed Deus Ex, I asked everyone what cybernetic augmentation they'd want to get. This time, I think I'd like to ask, what's one cyberpunk piece of technology you'd most want to have right now? It's not cybernetics.
Ooh.
one piece of technology.
Oh god, how can I choose between all the potential body mods?
Yeah, I know.
Those are
It's
cybernetic,
not
though.
cybernetics.
Boo. Oh, then I would want a HUD.
I would say, what about like the do the like cyberdeck / modem thingies count as cybernetics?
But those things have like 8 megs of RAM. A terrifying 8 megs of RAM.
Well, I
Don't
mean,
want
you
one
know,
of those.
days of future past.
Oh, a Deca drone would be pretty cool.
I want, you know, like a sweet portable 12 baud modem that I can strap onto my arm.
They'll ask if you're going to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel.
You can do that by just like taping a phone to your arm.
I'm gonna go with something strange. I want like an activatable sleep mode.
I want Judge Dredd's gun from Dredd.
Ooh, there we go. So there's a good non-cybernetic option.
Yeah, I want those glasses that are a HUD.
HUD glasses? We got those. They're Google Glass.
Yeah, but I want them to be not shit. And I want them to give me actually useful information all the time.
So
instead of whatever Google thinks is useful information for me to purchase some bullshit from them.
On the gun from Judge Dredd, HUD glasses, and Scout, or Space, you're saying an activatable sleep mode?
Yeah.
That would be handy. Push a button and go to sleep.
I'd rather have a kill switch.
Push a button, that hammer just comes out and smacks you.
That's like it's like the suicide boost from fucking Futurama.
Yeah, give me a suicide bait. Ooh, quick and painful.
You know, I want of these three, I want the activatable sleep mode.
That would be the most handy.
Just...
Yeah, I feel like a judge gun would
time.
get me in a lot of trouble.
Well, I mean, there's a ton of non-lethal options for that.
It
Then
is
there's
still
also,
a big gun!
There is
It
also
also
the
uses
high
ammunition,
explosives
and
one.
there's no ammunition for it. You'd
Charge
run
down.
out after.
Alk and I live in America. It's fine. We could get away with it.
It's true, it's true.
I actually saw
Freedom
the
intensifies.
remake of Dredd like the other week. Pretty good movie.
Yeah,
It
Dredd's
is
a
actually really
fantastic
good.
movie.
How many years is that in ISO-cubes, pun?
Yeah, so
Compared to the shitty one with Sylvester Stallone.
I'm gonna give that.
I
point to
love that
Space.
shit movie.
Did I give you a point already, or
No, you did not get me a point.
Yeah,
There you go.
Alk and Space are tied up? Scow in her favorite position, behind,
Behind.
They.
in the rear.
Yep. It's true.
And now you're gonna hate me, Scow,
Yeah.
because we're moving on from Deus Ex.
Fuck.
To another game you know so well.
It is sometimes really hard to find trivia for games I haven't played.
Oh, understandable.
Which makes this next one that has nothing to do with the game, because Phoenix Point is a
Nice.
tactical turn-based strategy game developed by Snapshot Games and released December 2019. Nobody has had a chance to play this yet, except Dave on the channel right now.
Go check out his stream VODs and whatnot and whatever.
I don't
Sorry,
know
the
much
game's
about
not out yet.
Huh?
Well, it's gonna be out this year, or this month. And I don't know much about this game. It literally just came out. But I do know it's a spiritual successor to the XCOM series, originally
It is
created
made-
by this game's lead designer, Julian Gallup.
Indeed.
I feel I can work with that.
You can. Yeah.
The game borrows a lot from H.P. Lovecraft and other horror works, especially The Thing. No, not that The Thing. No,
The
not
other
that
Thing.
The Thing either. 1982's The Thing, which was
John
directed by
Carpenter's
what
The
horror
Thing.
master?
Bang.
That's the only one I thought of.
Yeah.
What other things are there?
Which The Thing came out in 1982?
John Carpenter.
With Kurt
Windmill
Russell.
slamming John Carpenter. Everybody windmill slamming John Carpenter.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even called The Thing.
I was
going to
have
John
multiple
Carpenter's.
choice.
I realize, but it's also called John Carpenter's The Thing. Is like the full title for that movie.
That's the only in our popular culture. That is the thing that has been like ingrained in people's minds.
Let me read you your options. Maybe you'll change your mind.
I doubt that.
Go ahead.
A, George A. Romero.
No.
B, John Carpenter.
Sounds
C,
likely.
David Cronenberg. Or
that
D,
does sound like
Ridley
something he'd be
Scott.
into.
Ridley Scott. Huh.
You're putting in Ridley Scott looks like I win?
No, it's John Carpenter.
Everyone's windmill sign. Are you on the board with the John Carpenter train of space?
I guess I'll go with that.
Have you not seen that movie?
No.
It's really good. It aged fantastically. I rewatched it like a year ago.
Yes, 1982's The Thing was directed by John Carpenter, and it was received so poorly when it first came out that it almost destroyed Carpenter's confidence in his filmmaking, and he refused to talk about it for years after the film was released.
Yeah, they were like, what is this gory schlock bullshit you're trying to foist on us and all that?
Since then, it has received the respect it deserves, and he now considers it close to, if not his favorite film that he's ever made. And it is a fantastic film.
And the researchers down at the Antarctic research station.
You're about to spoil another fucking trivia question.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of The Thing, no, not that The Thing. No, not that one either. John Carpenter's The Thing. Yes, good. Speaking of that, in a case of tempting fate, The Thing and another movie are screened every year for those wintering over at the Amundsen Scott South Pole Station after the last plane leaves them for the long winter blackout.
I'm sorry.
What other movie is this? Is it A, The Shining, B, 30 Days of Night, C, Another The Thing, or D, The Revenant?
Ooh,
I haven't heard of any of these movies.
Really?
How can you not have heard of The Shining?
Oh, maybe
He's Australian, it's okay.
Maybe I've heard of that one, but I've never seen it.
Here's Johnny.
It's a classic.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Well, whatever.
Fun fact about The Shining, while everybody's considering.
Sure.
Robin Williams originally tried out for the main role that went to Jack Nicholson, but he was considered too intense and too frightening.
Wow.
And then they went with him, one of the most frightening scenes of all time.
Man, he would have been amazing in that movie.
He does play good villains. If you've ever seen the movie,
he does Insanity. Fantastic. He'd have nailed it.
If you've ever seen the movie Insomnia with Al Pacino, where he plays the villain in that, it is a really good movie.
That would also be fitting here. Because in that movie, Al Pacino moves to a place where it's daylight all around.
Yep.
I'm gonna go 30 Days a Night.
Looks like it would be dark all.
I'm gonna go with D, The Revenant.
You want Revenant?
I'm going
with 30 Days of Night.
I'm going with The Shining.
You're going with The Shining?
Yep.
Well, yeah. In what seems like extraordinary amounts of nightmare fuel, you can watch both The Thing and The Shining before settling down for the long winter nights. But there's a twist, because according to Wikipedia, it's become an annual tradition to not only watch John Carpenter's The Thing, but also 1951's The Thing and 2011's The Thing. So there were two right answers.
They have a thing marathon. Nice.
They watch all of The Things and The Shining.
That's how I want to be ready for being... I mean, that kind of incredible paranoia is what gets you through the season.
It's a reason for that season.
I do, however, I really like the movie 30 Days of Night. It
is a good movie.
If you guys like schlocky horror, go check it out. It's fun.
It was pretty good.
That's a point for Outcast, though. And a point, a metaphorical point, a spiritual point to Scout in Space for picking good movies.
Bunch dollars.
Yeah, some bunch dollars.
I've never heard of them before.
But if you had to stay in a frozen hellscape for months, all alone, in the darkness, what one movie would you want to watch beforehand?
Probably The Revenant.
Would you?
Well, it has a lot of good survival information about being in, like, a terrible frozen wasteland.
God, I don't know.
What's that movie? It came out a couple of years ago. You get stuck on Mars.
Oh, The Martian?
Yeah, The Martian.
I'm the guy on Mars.
Literally the opposite. Getting stuck on the hottest planet instead of being stuck in the middle of ice.
Space, I'm proud
Mars
of
is
you.
incredibly cold.
Space, I'm proud of you. You actually know a good popular movie.
You did it. It's also another reason why we don't send Matt Damon to space.
You have to keep rescuing him.
He also ruined everything in Interstellar.
Yeah, Matt Damon cannot be trusted in space.
He's got that space madness.
Isn't he in Ad Astra, or is that Brad Pitt?
I might be Brad Pitt.
I got the director's cut, The Fellowship of the Ring. I want a really fucking long-ass film to watch. And just the start of a trilogy so that my brain will do some creating afterwards.
What about like the
the
converted into a movie version of The Stand, where it's like 6 hours long?
Or fucking the movie version of Death Stranding, which is 11.
Isn't the movie version of Metal Gear Solid 4 like 30 hours long?
Oh, I can't remember, but I'd also
the
watch
director's
that.
cut.
Oh
yeah,
my
I'd
God.
also watch that. In fact, let's find out. Dear Google.
So, Alp, your answer. What movie would you
The
watch?
Revenant. The Revenant.
Scout? What's your final answer?
Oh, the uncut version of The Fellowship of the Ring.
And Space?
The Martian.
I'm giving it to The Martian.
Yeah, Martian's pretty good.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I would watch that before settling in for months alone in the cold.
The movie of Metal Gear Solid 4, 8 hours, 30 minutes.
Oh, there you go.
That's not 30.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Death Stranding is like 11 hours, right?
But...
yeah, 11 hours and 17 minutes.
Oof.
But that's the best segues I had from Phoenix Point. Never played the game. Don't know much about it. Don't want to spoil it for Dave. So we're moving on to Link's Awakening. I know that was just the thing trivia, but fuck it.
I mean, it's good. It's a good shit. We're in. Tis the season. Tis the season.
Tis the season.
Tis the season
Link's
for
Awakening.
thing shit.
It's originally an adventure game developed by Nintendo in 1993, but remade by Grezzo and released in 2019. We tangentially touched on Zelda lore in a previous video, but we didn't go in depth. So here we go. As mentioned, Link's Awakening came out in 1993. Which of the following did not also debut in 1993? A. The Backstreet Boys. B. Doom. C. Jurassic Park. Or D. Tim Allen's The Santa Claus.
Ooh, that's a tough one. 'Cause I don't know
I
the
have
dates for any
no
of those.
fucking idea.
Doom, Jurassic Park, Tim Allen, Santa.
I was born in 91. I don't know this shit.
Yeah, 92 here. I'm
87
gonna go
here.
I'm gonna go with Doom. No, not Doom. I'm pretty sure that's 93.
I'm going with the Santa Claus, just because it is the season.
I feel like the Santa Claus is 93.
Doom. What was the other one?
I
I'm sorry.
definitely...
A. Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
B. Doom. C. Jurassic Park. Or D. The Santa Claus.
I'm going with
After this, I need
Backstreet
to
Boys.
type into Google "is Backstreet back" and see what happens.
Yeah,
I don't want to get the
Backstreet
numbers though,
Boys.
so wait.
I'm going with Doom.
I feel like Backstreet Boys came out in like 94 just to fuck it up.
So you're going Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
And Scow, you're going Santa Claus?
Yep.
'Tis the season and all that, but 'tis not the season for the Santa Claus, which came out in 1994. God, it's really that old. I need to
Was it? I thought it was 93.
No, 1994.
Bugger.
Backstreet Boys premiered in 1993. Doom premiered in 1993. Jurassic Park premiered in 1993. 1993 was a decent year. Except for the Backstreet Boys.
They were alright for their time.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I listened to 5.
That's a point for Scout.
Hooray!
Who is still firmly in your behinds.
Not by much.
You guys are a plane right now. You're 757. Anyway, Link's Awakening is noted for featuring many Mario characters or creatures in its cast of colorful characters. Which of the following Mario characters does not appear in Link's Awakening? Chain Chomp, A. Chain Chomp, B. Goomba, C. Yoshi, or D. Mario?
You'd think it would be Mario itself, right?
I don't count him as a monster. I think it's Goomba.
I did say Mario characters or creatures.
Oh, okay. I think still Goomba. I don't know. Wait, I'm sure I've seen Goombas in it.
I'm gonna go with Yoshi.
Space is going with Yoshi.
C.
Yoshi.
You know what, Mario. I'm gonna go with Mario.
Scout's going Mario. Alk?
It's kind of a tricky question, but I'm gonna go with Yoshi.
See, you caught on to the fact it was a tricky question. But not what part was tricky.
You get a Yoshi doll.
Yeah, you get a Yoshi doll, but Terran is like a clone of Mario.
Mario is not explicitly in the game, though the character Terran, which is just Mario with the first and last letters changed, is intended to resemble the character. They look similar, they have an affinity for mushrooms, and transform into a raccoon. Still not explicitly Mario.
No.
So the point
See, that's why I went with Yoshi.
Yeah,
But Yoshi is literally called a Yoshi doll. Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's not actually Yoshi, it's just a Yoshi doll.
Didn't know there was a doll.
It's an appearance. It's still Yoshi.
For a Yoshi doll to exist, there must be a Yoshi, surely.
Any other publisher would have gotten in trouble for including a Yoshi doll.
Yeah, that's true.
It's copyright character.
Yeah, there's a Yoshi doll, Chain Chomp, and I remember rightly, there's some like bridge Goombas
I was
somewhere.
trying to figure out which edge of the trick you were trying to trick me on. Because I knew Mario was referenced by Terran, but Yoshi was referenced by the Yoshi doll, but wasn't actually in the game.
I very much considered Princess Peach because I don't know if her photo was in the remake or not.
It is in the remake.
Okay.
Is it lurid? Is it explicit?
No.
Dear Link, wish you were here.
No, because she sent it to Mr. Wright from SimCity, and was also
Link's Awakening is a weird game.
It is a fantastically strange game. I love it.
It was apparently a work of fan fiction. It's just like a side project they were working on just for fun.
Yeah.
They eventually released, which would have been a great trivia question.
And
but
now
I'm
it's
an idiot.
part of the canon.
Yep.
You gotta look out for the windfish.
Now, if you could import Mario-themed things into another popular franchise, what would it be?
Dead by Daylight.
Wait.
What would you import into Dead by Daylight? Goombas?
Fireflower.
Nah, I want to play as Rosalina.
Huh?
I feel like it would fit into Borderlands.
I would say Minecraft.
What would you add?
Like all the power-ups, fire flowers, mushrooms, flying cape.
What would you add to Borderlands Space?
I mean, the same.
Just all the power-ups?
Probably throw in a couple of appropriately dressed bandits.
And you just gotta rename the creatures into Bowser farts and you're fine.
Getting high on shrooms and
fighting Bowsers. That feels like a thing they'd do if they could ever get the rights.
Oh god, like, I could imagine a Borderlands mission where you take a shroom and then you just, like, have a side-scroller mission.
And the thing turns into, like, the Mario Kart, the Junker or whatever you call it.
That'd be pretty dope.
Oh yeah, God, I never considered importing Mario Kart into other games.
I'm giving it to Borderlands.
No.
Give it the point to Borderlands. That's a great idea. That I helped you arrive at.
I mean, they already have Minecraft, so...
Yeah, but they don't have, like, cool fire flowers and, like,
But they very easily could.
They could, but they're not in there.
Yeah. How do we know?
All three are great ideas. Admittedly, I don't play Dead by Daylight, but... I'd play Rosaline in Dead by Daylight.
Fuck yeah. I very much enjoyed a lot of DVD recently.
But 2019's Link's Awakening is a fantastic remake, the likes of which rarely get to see nowadays. Like, usually remakes try to completely shift the script and change a majority of mechanics, but Link's Awakening is very faithful to the original game. If you could remake any game, keeping it as faithful to the original as possible, but increasing the graphics and quality of life to the modern day, what would it be?
Final Fantasy IX.
Alka's windmill slamming Final Fantasy IX.
There is no question in my mind that is the game I would pick.
Vampire the Masquerade.
Redemption or Bloodlines?
Bloodlines.
Nobody knows Redemption.
I know Redemption. That was the first game. That was like first vampire game I played.
Yeah.
I would love to see Vampire the Masquerade redone and in
Not
like
shit.
the same and be in like the grand scope of what the tabletop does. I want to make my goddamn character real properly.
It's very faithful to the original.
I traded my PC copy of Final Fantasy VIII to someone for a PC copy of Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. Way back when.
Space?
So there was a Game Boy Advance game that was split into two games because they couldn't fit it all into one cartridge. So I'd like a remake of Golden Sun. Golden Sun: The Lost Age.
Golden Sun is pretty good. I don't feel like that game is...
Switch.
God, when's the last time Golden Sun got anything?
Never.
2010.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's been a long time.
I'm now
Golden
concerned
Sun
that 2010 is actually a long time ago.
Golden
It's
Sun
almost
Dark.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Sorry,
2 weeks
hang
it'll
on.
be 10 years.
Let me, because we waited 10 years for Golden Sun Dark Dawn, wasn't it? 7 years? Golden Sun: The Lost Age came out in 2003, didn't it?
Don't know, off the top of my head.
You know better than I would.
2002. Came out in 2002. And
Goodness.
then Dark Dawn
No.
Whoa.
came out in... So 2002 to... it doesn't say. 2010.
2010.
Yeah, 8 years.
I mean, didn't they just announce like a sequel to a game that hadn't had something in like a long time? Like yesterday?
Probably.
Probably.
God,
But
what was it? I remember them announcing something like that, and I don't remember what it was.
Bravely Bravely Default.
No,
was
that
that it?
wasn't it. That was announced, but that's not what I was thinking of.
that's a fairly recent series. Anyway, so Alex said
It
Final
was
Fantasy IX.
the fighter one. All the
Uh,
heroes are dead or whatever.
Get that static creeping in again.
Anyway, yes,
But,
Final Fantasy IX.
Final Fantasy IX. Scow is going with Vampire the Masquerade. Space is going with
Golden Sun.
Golden Sun. I like the option for Golden Sun because I've never played it, and it seems like it'd be fun. But I gotta go with Vampire because I would also.
I'm definitely playing to the host right there. Yeah,
You're pandering so hard.
I know because of the limitations here. You're keeping it as faithful as possible. So gameplay is still going to be mostly the same, just improved quality of life, and that's enough for me.
Yeah, just make that whole game actually sexy.
See, like, they did that with Halo Anniversary, where they just added a graphics engine on top and kept all the gameplay the same. And the gameplay sucks.
I was going to say, but Halo is terrible gameplay. It's a console game through and through. It's the console-least console game.
It needed a major update, and it didn't get it, so...
It needed it needed lower quality to cover up how actually jank most of it is.
Yeah.
But
that would be my next choice.
that covers our very brief game section of Trivia Trials, with our standing at 7, 7, and 8. Not bad. One of you
How am I in front? I thought
everybody's
Alcatraz just
score
done
in
it.
Pokemon last month. That everyone
was fucking
in that
difficult.
game. I know.
That was a rough one.
I need to
If
not
we go
be so
back, I could
obscure,
answer
but
everything correct. That's
I need to not be so obscure in my trivia selection. But I love it.
It is a balancing act.
It is, absolutely. But that brings us to a returning segment on our show. This or that.
I choose that.
Woo!
I'm going
I
to read
choose
you a
this.
name. You have to
I'm
tell me
terrible
if it's
with it.
this or if it's that.
I'm terrible
that?
with
What's
this.
For our first round today, our categories are, in the spirit of King's Quest V going up on the channel,
Fuck.
Wait,
Sierra
what?
Game,
Quest for Glory 5.
or Quest for Glory 5?
Yep.
I thought it was King's Quest.
Nope.
Shit.
I would know
is
because
Quest for
I'm
Glory also a Sierra game?
Yes, it is, in fact.
Sorry, Jim, cut that all out. In the
It was
spirit,
smooth.
in the spirit of Quest for Glory 5. Sierra Game or Disney animated film or short.
I can think of a few, like, Sierra
Wait, you said
games that
so-
are Disney
okay.
as fuck. Wait, didn't Sierra have Disney releases?
They might have. Who knows?
I know they had some Warner Brothers ones.
In fact, the first option here, the Black Cauldron. Now, for this or that, please put your answers in spoiler tags in the Trivia Trials chat. So,
Sierra Game or
Sierra Game,
Disney short.
Disney animated film or short.
Not both.
Not. There may be both. Our answers, and I will reveal them down in order on the
I
trivia
like to keep
scores.
the size of my text box variable, keep you all guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alk, you said.
Both.
Scow, you said.
Sierra Mist.
In Space, you said.
I said Disney. I guess Disney.
Yeah,
Well,
I guessed Sierra.
The Black Cauldron is an animated dark fantasy adventure film produced by Walt Disney Animation and released in 1985. Set in the mystical land of Prydain, the film follows the adventure of the young pig farmer Terran, the princess Eilonwy, and the bard Flirterflam,
And the pig
Sorry.
can win.
and the wild creature Gurgi, who seek to destroy the
I
Black
think you-
Cauldron and foil the plans of the evil Horned King. It is also an adventure game developed by Sierra Online and released in 1986. And was one of the first adventure games to feature multiple endings based on your actions in the game. Everybody gets a point. Alp gets 2. Because I
Yay!
didn't establish boths before. This was a trick question.
It was mean, but fair point. Oh god.
Is it though?
It was a trick because Third didn't originally say that there could be a both option until I specifically asked.
Until you asked if there can be both.
Because I knew it was both.
How about...
The issue is most of the Sierra games that would be Disney animations were all like fucking DOS-box Amiga shit.
And I played a lot of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wasn't born when a lot of those games came out.
How about...
I mean, nor were you, really.
How about the Ballad of Nessie?
Okay.
The Ballad of Nessie.
I don't...
Sierra game? Or Disney animation? Alright,
If
answers
you've written
in.
the same thing as me, I'll be amazed.
Alcahest, you said.
Disney!
Son of a bitch!
Scout, you said.
Disney World!
In space, you said.
I said Sierra.
Shit!
I'm in your mind, Scott. Get out of my head, Charles!
I really hope it's Sierra.
Get out of my head, Charles.
Charles.
I really hope it's Sierra now.
Like I said, The Ballad of Nessie is an animated short film produced by Walt Disney Animation in 2011 and accompanied Winnie the Pooh on the big screen. The short, narrated by Scottish legend Billy Connolly, is an adaptation of the origins of the Loch Ness Monster, or Nessie.
Oh, fucking Billy Connolly. He's a very whispery Scottish man. Until he gets cursing, of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
Curses up a storm.
It's very loud cursing.
So, Ballad of Nessie is Sierra, and points for that go to Alk and Scout. Which means Alk is now in the lead.
For once.
Scout and Space
Hooray.
are tied in second.
I don't like this.
It won't last long.
The only time I want to tie is without Chakakem.
What about Mickey's Space Adventure?
Oh no.
That sounds game as fuck.
Oh no.
Mickey's Space Adventure. Disney short. This could be throughout Disney's history.
That's Red Skull's answer.
Or Sierra. And we'll go through the list for as trivia trials. Score says. Alk, you chose.
Sierra Madre.
Scout, you chose.
Disney!
Dude.
Space, you chose.
Disney.
Alk. You got it.
Yay!
It is an adventure game developed by Sierra Online in 1984. You play as Mickey Mouse, who stumbles across an alien spaceship while walking Pluto, and are immediately tasked with tracking down pieces of a magical crystal that will send you to different planets and moons of the solar system.
Boy, that sounds like a fucking Sierra game.
I was going to say that sounds like Commodore era Sierra.
It is
Commodore era Sierra. Yeah, never mind.
I saw screenshots of this. And, oh boy!
All right, let's look at it. Mickey's Space Adventure.
You guys can Google it at home.
Oi, spicy.
Meanwhile, you guys can debate Apple Cider Spider.
What?
As I'm drinking apple cider, you guys can debate Apple Cider Spider.
Oh, is this actually... Oh.
Is the next question?
Is it a Sierra game or a Disney animated film or short?
Oh.
I wonder what you've written.
I made a spelling mistake. Shut up.
I'm gonna click on it, and it's gonna say Sierra.
You changed it at the last second.
Alright. Alk, you said.
I said Darsne.
Scow, you said.
Sizzle.
Which is that? Sierra?
Sierra.
Okay. And Space, you said.
Disney.
Well, Apple Cider Spider is a platform game written for the Apple II, published by Sierra Online in 1983. In the game, you take the role of a spider in an apple cider factory, and your goal is to reach the top of the factory to join your friends.
Aww.
It's about family.
I went with it couldn't be Disney because it's got an alcohol name in it.
Well,
Well,
apple cider
isn't
isn't
necessarily alcoholic.
No,
That's
apple
because
cider
you guys
is
aren't British.
true, but apple cider, I believe, has both juice and pulp in it, whereas like apple juice is just the juice
Nope.
or something like that.
Nope.
Anyway, how about Sierra game or Disney animation? Paperman.
Oh. These all sound like both.
I would say there's no more boths.
I kind of want to play that multiple options thing and say that it sounds so much like a game. It's definitely a Disney animation. Because this one, I'm afraid to admit, is gonna be a guess.
I do know this one.
What?
Never heard of it.
Oh, I love this one.
Ah, that means it's Disney. Thank you.
Does it? I play a shit ton of Sierra games. In fact,
I don't know why, but
recording-
this one just makes me think, oh, it's animation then. Cool.
I am playing Quest for Glory with Dave on the channel, and played King's Quest with Dave on the channel,
Alk
and
really loves the Sierra games.
played Space Quest with Dave on the channel.
Oh no, I just mean it. The way that wording just made it sound like, oh, this is one of I like that animation a lot.
So let's go down the list here. Alk,
Here's
you
where I'm
said.
No, it is Disney.
Yay!
I said Denny.
I said it's Doji.
Space, you said.
I also said.
Disney is a black and white romantic comedy short film produced by Walt Disney Animations.
Oh,
Short
it's so
follows
good.
an accountant named George who has a chance run-in with the woman of his dreams.
Did I hear?
Huh?
Did I hear Disney as a Disney
Yeah.
anime?
You said
What?
Disney instead of Paperman.
What?
You
When you
probably
were
Disney
describing
is
the
a
movie, you
Disney
said
animated
Disney as a
adventure.
2D animated.
Paperman
Like the entire
is
company.
black and white romantic. Anyway, this brilliantly animated short, which premiered in theaters in front of Wreck-It Ralph, even won an Academy Award for Best Animated Short Film. Boy, does it deserve it. Look, unfortunately, you can't actually watch it anywhere proper anymore.
You have to get it on like the freaking Wreck-It Ralph Blu-ray or some shit.
I think you can probably see it on Disney Plus now.
Oh, it's very pretty.
Oh, it's
But-
so good. It's like a proprietary filming technique where they have 3D models and then project like 2D animation on it, and then they go back and hand draw bits on it to make it look more 2D.
Yeah, very good stuff.
It's really good.
But
Yeah, this one shot alone, after looking at it, I'm just like, that's lovely.
and her lips are the only color element in the film.
Yeah, I
And the
know.
lipstick mark. So you guys got Paperman, which I should give you points for. But
Just making our numbers bigger.
can you get Scrooge McDuck and Money?
Scrooge McDuck and Money.
Scrooge McDuck and Money.
Like that sounds like a short.
Alright, I'll go with what you say then.
The weak should fear the long.
Oh dear.
You, none of you
That
are
is a-
long people.
That is a very long answer.
Alright, Alki, you said.
Disney.
Scow, you said.
Animated Eat My Shorts.
Space, you said?
Disney.
I can tell you, Scrooge McDuck and Money is an animated cartoon made by Walt Disney Productions in 1967. It likely accompanied The Jungle Book on the big screen, and is the first animated appearance of Scrooge McDuck. In this short, Scrooge explains to his nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, the history of money, and how it works, including the dangers of inflation. And notably, this is also where he explains his vault filled with money that he swims around in is pocket change, because he invests the majority of his wealth.
And he's like, what? How much money does he have? It's like some quinta gazillion something super made up number.
A lot. A lot. But
like a fake number. Super fake number.
That's a point to everyone. Though I think Sierra might have done a Scrooge McDuck game at one point.
Yeah, but not Scrooge McDuck and money.
Yeah. But how about Winnie the Pooh? No, don't. You might spoil future things.
Sure.
How about Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day?
I clicked into a work chat. I'm very distracted now.
Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day.
Winnie the Pooh and Kalamazoo.
So do you want to see what happens when I looked up Sierra Scrooge?
No.
Not really.
What?
No! Why?
That's a special delivery from Sierra Hill.
Jim, you're gonna have to put that up.
Oh no! That's an entire series?
Is it?
Look, the subtitle is Sleeping with the Scrooge short story.
Oh,
okay.
Well, he can't be that good. It's just a short story.
Oh, God. But there's more than one of
But there's more than one.
Yeah, I mean, at least there are repeat comings. I mean, readings.
Alright, well, back on the subject of Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day. Alk, you said...
Dinner.
Scout, you said...
Sierra City.
Space, you said...
Disney.
Well, I can, Sierra has made a few Winnie the Pooh games.
Yeah.
But Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day is an animated short produced by Walt Disney Animation in 1968. It follows Winnie the Pooh as he visits all his friends in the 100-acre woods while it's threatened by a blustery storm.
I was going to say, during a blustery day, by any chance.
This animated film won an Academy Award, which was awarded posthumously to Walt Disney, who died 2 years before the film's release.
It's a really good one, if you've never seen it.
I don't know why. I thought you were about to say posthumously to Winnie the Pooh. I was like, when did he pass?
So that is an Alk and a Space. You've tied it back up.
Tied it on back with Scow.
Yeah, but Outcast is still winning. Tie doesn't matter if we're dead past.
Who knows?
Maybe Alcahest's combination of intense Sierra knowledge will fail him at the last.
You guys, usually by this point, somebody has pulled far ahead.
This has been astoundingly close.
Maybe one of you can pull ahead by correctly answering The Bizarre Adventures of Woodruff and the Schnibble.
I can't believe that
The Bizarre Adventures of Woodruff and the Schnibble.
That's a long one you got there.
It's another long one.
Alright, Alk, you said?
I said Sierra.
Scow, you said?
I said Sierra.
No,
Space,
you didn't.
You said?
Sierra?
Question mark?
You said more than that.
Okay, I said this not Disney, it's Shara.
It's Shara.
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 The Bizarre Adventures of Woodruff and the Schnibble.
I was going to say, nothing called The Schnibble is Disney. I can't.
Is a French adventure game developed by Cocktail Vision and published in North America by Sierra Online. You play as Woodruff, whose father is kidnapped by the maniacal Bigwig, the minion of the equally dastardly The President, head of the tyrannical and corrupt government that seeks to keep its citizens in constant fear of lesser races.
That's a very long title.
And that's not the title. Brief synopsis. In order to rescue your father, you need to find a mythical creature known as the Schnibble that is said to bring peace and prosperity in its wake. And I want to say more about this game, but we really don't have the time. It's cuckoo fucking bananas, from what I've seen.
Fantastic.
But how about... Well, wait. That was everybody. Sierra. Okay. Boom, boom. Points awarded. How about Pharaoh?
Just Pharaoh?
Just
like
Pharaoh.
Egyptian Pharaoh? Paharo.
Pharaoh. Alk, you said?
I said Sierra, because I believe I have that game already installed.
Scout, you said?
I'm running out of different things to say instead of the word Sierra.
In Space, you said?
Sierra.
Pharaoh is an isometric city-building game developed by Impressions Games and published by Sierra Studios in 1999. I actually played this one. It's really good.
It's really fun.
The Pharaoh of Egypt and must build your empire, kind of Age of Empires style, with more of a focus on resource management.
Okay.
And,
It's so long to build your fucking pyramid. So long.
You gotta manage food and different trades and such. It's really interesting.
I imagine it felt even longer to the slaves.
Oh.
Is it good slave management?
I don't think it has slaves, actually.
No, you pay workers and they do the work.
What?
In fact, I'm pretty sure
you pay workers in Pharaoh? That doesn't sound right at all.
I'm pretty sure that the pyramids weren't built with mainly slave labor.
Yeah, I think
they actually paid.
I heard they weren't built in a
for it.
day.
No.
Where is any of your slave
built in a
labor?
day.
That was Rome. I mean, the pyramids were built in a day, but Rome wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, because the pyramids were brought here by aliens.
That's a good point. You're right. It couldn't have been slave labor.
Yeah,
then again, if there ever is a
landing
slave
sites.
labor simulator, Lily, I expect you to have already played that one.
Which?
A slave management simulator.
Shots fired.
Yeah, I've played them. I'm not repeating them on this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't name them though.
Please don't name them.
But
Name them. Put them in the description.
Sierra did not produce any of them. I can assure you.
Oh.
everybody got a point for that. This round was pretty easy.
Shit, I was made to fit in.
And you guys kept neck and neck. So, that's it for Sierra Game versus Disney. For our other round of this or that, slightly modified by a suggestion from commenter Will Lar, who suggested sex position or wrestler. This is sex position or wrestling signature move.
Oh, no.
I tried to do wrestler, but that one was really easy.
I don't know anything about wrestling.
Okay, I'm so ready for that.
Are you?
I don't watch wrestling, so I can't really.
I know, but I watch a lot of sex. I mean...
Oh, okay. I definitely know the moves. Yeah,
but I also watch a lot of finishers now that I think about it.
So, I can't really describe these things very well. Give them a Google at home, folks. You won't be disappointed. I'm pretty impressed with the athleticism of some of these maneuvers. And the wrestling's pretty good, too.
Yeah.
So, sex position or wrestling signature move. The G-Whiz.
Oh no.
I don't stand a chance.
No.
the Gee Whiz.
Not the Cheese Whiz.
No. Who knows with that one either? Alright, Alk, you said.
Sex move.
Scow, you said.
Please not a sex position.
So you're going wrestling move.
Wrestling move.
Space, you said.
Wrestle move.
Well, the Gee Whiz is a sex position in which the penetratee lies back on the bed with their legs resting on each of the penetrator's shoulders. This position really helps you nail the G-spot. Hence Gee Whiz.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll never call it that because I don't think I'll be able to maintain an erection, but, good to know that it's got a name.
Now,
I'm gonna Gee-whiz you, baby.
A lot of positions don't have official names because nobody can regulate that, So
I feel like they should. I mean, there's a board, it needs reviewing.
What I find online.
Fair.
How about...
I know there are some lurid fucking sounding wrestling attacks there.
Yeah,
how about the 5-knuckle shuffle?
That one is tricky.
That might be both,
no.
actually.
Oh no!
The 5-knuckle shuffle.
Right. You know what that one is? I've called it that, in fact.
Oh, fair enough.
Alright, Alf, you have said.
Wrestler move.
Scow, you have said.
That's code for jerking off, the 5-knuckle shuffle.
So your answer is sex position.
Sex position, yeah.
Space, you said.
Sex position.
While it is a euphemism for masturbation, it's not really a sex position.
You are not nearly involved enough then, if that's the case.
The 5-knuckle shuffle is, however, the signature move of John Cena. He waves his hand in front of his face in the signature, "You can't see me," bounces off the rope, brushes some imaginary dust off his shoulder, and then punches you straight in the face.
Yeah,
The
of course he'd have a move
5-knuckle
named
shuffle
after. Of
from
course he'd have
John
a move named for jerking off.
So Al gets it.
I did it.
You did it. You're pulling ahead in sex positions, I'm concerned. Actually, well, no, you're pulling ahead in wrestling moves. Yeah.
I know, which is also concerning because I don't watch wrestling.
I was gonna say, surely I should be an expert on at least one of these things here.
How about the Rough Rider? With a Y.
Oh, no.
Oh, with a Y, you say?
Rough Rider with a Y. Sex move or wrestling move?
Oh, fuck. I think it's actually that.
You get oiled up for this move or you get oiled down for this move?
Or both.
Alright, Alk, you said.
I said wrestling move because it has a dumb spelling.
Scow, you said.
I think it's a sex position because I think it's after a porn star's name.
And Space, you said.
Wrestling.
You're on the right track, Scow. It is named after Zack Ryder, a wrestler with the WWE.
Did he appear
It's
in
a wrestling
pornography? Done it.
Where basically he launches himself crotch first at his opponent.
Come on, man. I mean, that doesn't sound like an effective attack at all.
He
it's all
jumps
theater.
at their face
That's
and
because wrestling's
drives them
fake.
down to the mat.
Well, yeah, of course. But that's like saying, time for my secret technique, the my balls to your fist technique, That's some Kung Pao shit.
Well, my fist with your fist with my face technique.
Your fist with my testicles. It's more acrobatic than face, I'll give you that.
True.
So that goes to Alk and Space. You're falling behind in the sex position one here.
That's just because I think all of them are sex positions. That's not really falling behind. That just means that your world is not large enough.
The problem is, you could be right on all of them.
Yeah, I was going to say. And I'm probably also correct, which is unfortunate.
It's just arbitrary judging. Speaking of arbitrary judging, I'm going to arbitrarily judge your answers to the top knot.
Okay, I know this one.
The top knot.
The top knot. Wow, you got to 2 lines on my screen.
How small do you have your Discord window?
Like half of my screen.
How small is your screen?
It's like a 24-inch monitor.
Could have used a few more inches, my friend.
Can't we all?
No.
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay.
It was a rhetorical question, Scout.
You know, it could be inches of bust.
Yeah, I was
Alright,
gonna say.
you know,
I was just about to say, put the inches elsewhere.
Yeah. I'll trade some dangers for some rockin' chest beefers.
Alk, you said for the top knot.
Sex move.
Scow, you said.
It's a sex position for sure. Pull harder, mommy.
And Space, you said.
I said wrestle move.
Alright.
Pretzel move.
So what is your idea for how the top knot works in sex?
I feel like
assume-
I
Go
abbreviated
ahead.
it well enough.
Okay. Alk, what do you think?
I assume it has something to do with someone riding you and you're pulling on their hair.
You're right in that it's a sex position. But it's basically like missionary, but with the roles reversed. The penetrator lies on their back, with their legs splayed, while the penetratee lies on top, and it controls all the action.
Fair enough.
It's a bit of a Amazon power.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, can I just ask what this has got to do with this month on Character Select?
Fucking
Nothing.
nothing.
Oh no! I mean, it's going on. It's going on Character Select. After
Somebody-
dark. Look us up on YouPorn.
Somebody, a commenter suggested this. That's what it's got to do with it.
Of course,
We cannot disappoint our commenters, especially when it could be this.
Especially with sex-related parts, you know.
Exactly. How about... Oh, wait. I gotta give Alk.
In school.
I was tied up again.
Tied up again.
I would be tied up with the sex moves, wouldn't I?
How about Magical Girl Splash?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Magical Girl Splash.
Oh, Japan.
Fucking goddamn it. If either way is fucking hilarious. Whether it's a sex move or a wrestle move.
Alright, Alk, you said.
I said a wrestle move.
Scow, you said.
Both.
Space, you said.
I said it's a sex move.
Alright. Scow,
Position.
there are no boats in this section. Which would you like to err on?
I will go towards sex.
Or sex? Well, I'll tell you, it is the finishing move of Yuka Sakazaki, a wrestler who has appeared with the AEW,
Should have actually
which
seen
is
that.
All Elite Wrestling.
I was really hoping for that to be who is the porn star famous for appearing in their finishing move.
Oh my god.
In the parody called Magical Girls and
Basically, Yuka Sakazaki stands on the top rope and jumps onto her opponent for a pin, like twisting 180 degrees in the air. And
Nice.
It's
I mean,
impressive.
that still sounds like both to me.
Yeah. So that is a point for Alk. But you might be able to pull ahead with these next few answers. How about One-Winged Angel? One-Winged Angel.
can imagine what the pose looks like.
Alright, Alf, you said...
Said sex move.
Scout, you said...
Sex move.
Space, you said...
Wrestle move.
Well, I'll tell you, it's the signature move of Kenny Omega, a wrestler with the AEW, and is fact named for Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII.
That's
I
dumb.
thought it was like
I
some
figure it's
move
where hold a girl up by one arm and aerial fuck, but...
No, I thought
whatever.
it was like a move from a shitty porn parody of Final Fantasy VII.
It's hard for me to describe this one, so just look it up. It's apparently incredibly dangerous and could, like, horribly cripple you if you do it wrong. So,
That is
most
fair
of the
number
time
of
they
them.
do.
that is a point for space. Well done. How about the Twisted Scissor?
Are you sure both isn't in this?
Both is not in this. Admittedly, I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling moves or sex positions.
Twisted.
I really feel like the answer to that's got to be both. God damn it.
I don't know if you guys heard that shout.
Vaguely?
Barely.
Alright, Alk, you said.
What did I say? Sex move.
Scout, you said.
WrestleMania.
Space, you said.
A wrestle move.
WrestleMania.
The Twisted Scissor is like scissoring, but one participant is face up and the other is face down, and they rub their
Stuff.
private parts against each other's thigh.
So yeah, wrestle move or sex move?
It's a sex move.
Oh, okay.
Point for Alk, who's really taken the lead in this.
I mean, it happens. It
this
eventually pulls
round.
away when we are at this point definitely guessing.
Alright, hi, dogs. You can go now. Hi, come on.
Bork, bork, bork. Bork, bork, bork. Bork, bork, bork.
Sorry about that. We can probably
Sorry.
cut that out.
Bork, bork, bork.
How about our final question for this or that? The butter churner.
Oh, yay!
Alright, Alk, you said.
I said sex move.
Scow, you said.
Sex move.
And Space, you said.
Wrestling move.
I can tell you, the butter churner. To do the butter churner, the participant, the penetratee, lays back with their legs and torso raised above them, while the penetrator squats above them and, well, penetrates like they're churning butter.
Mm-hmm.
Just in and out.
And it doesn't have to have just penetration as well. Two women
No.
can do so as well.
Yeah.
For an
It's-
exotic clam slam.
You're not really churning butter,
Well, no.
but
But
it's
you
the same
can
position
be.
can be done. Probably called like clapping butter or something like that.
Clapping butter. That's very unsexy.
But that's the end of this or that, and that's the end of trivia trials. Except as we come to our conclusion, you have to open your gifts.
Oh, don't forget to put our points in, so we've got a final count.
Alright. That is point for Scout and Elk.
We did it.
Which means right now we're looking at Alk in the lead and Scout and Space tied for second.
Yeah, we
But-
sucked equally.
Who knows what you guys could get out of these gifts? I mean, I know because I planned this out yesterday.
It's like some Mario Party bonus star business. I'm gonna make Alk mad salty.
Well, I mean, I know I won it.
Oh God,
So-
that would be a great idea for like who got the most incorrect answers. You get a point.
Fuck yeah, that's what I need. I need to win a Trivia Trials exclusively off of how badly I did and got rewarded for it.
I'm writing that down for the next Trivia Trials.
Oh, that would be amazing.
We're going to have to play Mario Party, though, for that to work.
Okay, I'm alright with that.
Make this into a board game.
But, Alk, you chose the blue...
The little one. The blue one.
The blue wrapped gift. And, it's a homemade card that says, "You're my favorite character select personality."
Yay!
Love, Grandma.
Yay, thanks, Grandma.
She put a point in there for you, too.
Yay, thanks, Grandma.
Bringing Alk up to 23 points.
I can't wait to find 8 points in mine.
Scout?
I thought you wanted to lose.
You get a credit card of points and get like $30.
I get some bunch dollars in mine.
You chose obviously a candy can shaped gift.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's somehow not a candy can at all. It's
sex toy?
It's 5
filled with
points
M&Ms?
taped together.
Aw.
Nice.
I thought it was a candy cane full of M&Ms.
21 points. And Space, you chose the biggest gold-wrapped gift. Inside is nothing. The true gift was the friends you made along the way.
It's also a gift card for the Cracker Barrel.
That was the festive red-wrapped gift covered in ribbon.
You're kidding, was it?
It's a gift card worth 3 points.
Nice.
The mid-sized green-wrapped gift contained an ugly Christmas sweater, but you feel it's definitely worth a point. And D, the rattling pink-wrapped gift, was a compliment, and I have a few compliments I would have given the person that opened that. Also not worth any points. So it's a bit of a toss-up whether you got anything at all. But that means that this month's trivia goes to Alcahast.
For once,
Drop the confetti.
I win.
Do the air
I did it. I did it.
Scout, that means you didn't come
really pathetic confetti spurts.
Scout, that means you didn't come in last.
Toot.
You didn't come in last, Scout.
You didn't come in last, but you didn't win. Is that good enough for you? Not winning?
No.
Do you want to come in last?
You didn't bring me down with you. You didn't bring me down.
I didn't bring you down with me. Yeah, that's what really matters. I must destroy the strong at the same time.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us this month's Trivia Trials. We'll see you again in the new year. Bye-bye.
Yay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.